This has happened only one time in SCHD's history. And I want to get to all of that. Before we start, remember to leave a like and also subscribe. We talk so much about SCHD on this channel, and I really wish that you guys subscribed and also comment a little bit more as to what you guys think of the content in the video. I don't give a crap about the audio. You can hear me, that's fine. So I want to hear what you guys think of SCHD and what the content that I'm presenting is here. So here we go. SCHD. This has only happened, once? Yeah, this has only happened once that I can, at least taking a look at my research, where there is such a significant drop in SCHD back in 2020, and just of sheer panic. From, we all know what was going on in 2020, and now there was a panic with tariffs here, and even though SCHD's core values are still there, people were panicking and just selling their shares like crazy, and now the ETF is a lot more affordable and could rise exponentially this year. Now again, I'm not a financial advisor. I want to be very clear about that, obviously. But, taking a look at what has gone on in this past year, it's really telling, and it's really something that I at least have to take note of when we talk about SCHD. When we talk about the ETF, then you have to take a look at the last 5 years and what's been going on. You take a look at that significant drop in 2020, and then you see that crazy rise from around April 3rd, 2020, all the way to April 30th, 2021, and it continued to rise. It went down, it had a couple of dips here and there, but from all the way from November, from that point, from the April 3rd, 2020 point, all the way to November 8th, 2024, then you see that rise. Could that happen again here with SCHD? Well, if you take a look at the max, if you take a look at all the way from October 21st, 2011, then you have that rise, that 202.12% rise all time. But that doesn't tell the whole story of SCHD, now does it? Nope. Obviously it doesn't. It doesn't even scratch the surface. Because what you take a look at when you're investing in SCHD, when we talk about SCHD, you have to take a look at the dividend. The dividend, according to Schwab Asset Management, the SEC 30-day as of 4/10/2025, 4/10/2025 again, is 4.8%. So 4.8%, and you take a look also at the ETFs where you have a ridiculously high dividend, and SCHD is one that you have to discuss when we talk about this particular ETF, obviously, of course, because Peter Lynch has discussed this before. He has said you want to have some companies, you want to have some reliable companies that pay that exponential dividend. And when you take a look at SCHD, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't even around when Peter Lynch was talking about this back in 1990s. And I almost guarantee you that he would at least mention SCHD as a potential investment because of that, because an ETF obviously has a bunch of companies within the ETF. And instead of just relying on one company to get that return back, you have SCHD where a bunch of companies that are together that are pushing it forward very similarly to the S&P 500. Not exactly, what the S&P 500 is, or at least VOO. I'm obviously referring to VOO, or VGT as well. But that is just something that you have to keep in mind when you're talking about SCHD. Remember to leave a like and also subscribe. Comment as to what you guys think of the content in this video. I don't give a crap about the audio. I'll see you in the next one.